Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. I'm going to do an upgrade on the windmill. I already did an upgrade on the windmill, but we had some really high winds this year and I was worried that I was going to have a problem. So I thought, before we get into March real heavy and get into the actual windy stuff, I was going to put a brace. Now this tube goes up in there and it holds grease. The whole idea of the tube was to hold grease and keep the bearing lubricated for the pivot on the fan. But this top plate, there's nothing really there holding the fan straight. So it was always trying to move this off to the side and break it off, and it finally snapped a little spot weld on it. So I'm going to cut a square plate and make a little deck in here so that I can slip this through that, tack weld it to both the top and the little deck plate, and not have to worry about it ever again. The other thing I did is I put a grease zerk on this so that I can grease the bearing from the bottom and not have to pull the fan blade off. I can, it's within reach, but it's not an easy reach. It's about 4 inches higher than what I am, so I have to do a little jumping to get it out of there. We don't want to do that. 5 inches down. What's the width of this frame 5 inches down? About 3 inches. So if I cut a plate 3 inches square and bore a hole in it, that should take care of the whole problem. Now I wonder where I could find a piece of steel plate that I can get a 4-inch square plate out of that doesn't have to be really strong and is something that I don't need for anything else. Well, this damper comes to mind. It's really just a piece of scrap. Half-inch set back from the cut line, ground clamp connected, air on, power up. I tell you, the plasma cutter does a lot better on this rusty junk. Oxyacetylene would have been spitting and sputtering all over the place. Didn't even heat the plate up too much. Not much spatter. Nice cut, especially considering the awful state that this steel is in. And I can pick that up without burning myself. finish this up, I need to drill a hole in the plate to allow the pipe to go through it, jam it up into the spot where it's supposed to be, tack weld it, put some paint on it, then it'll be all done. Ready for another blustery summer. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments below. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching. Now that little side job out of the way, I can come back to the pedal.